Couple of Western Conference contenders go at it live on our air. AutoTrader.com pregame starts at 10 Eastern time. Then you'll see the Rockets and Clippers from L.A. Jamal Crawford is a big part of that loaded Clipper roster, and he's with us now from Los Angeles. Jamal, thanks for stopping by. First of all, I don't know if folks at home realize this, but you are playing for your 17th NBA head coach in Doc Rivers, which is just mind-boggling. Well, what's been the biggest immediate change under Doc for the Clips?
I think getting everybody to buy in from day one. You know, he coaches the first guy like he does the 15th guy, and when you do that, you demand respect. You know, and he's got everybody's respect. Every time he talks, you know, it's coming from a safe place, a place of just about winning, no hidden agendas or anything like that. And he has that championship pedigree. You know, he's been there, he's been to the mountaintop, and he wants to go back. So we're excited to have him, and he's been a great addition for us.
I imagine he's also demanding a little better defense at this point. You guys have not gotten off to a great start on that end of the floor. What message is Doc hammering on defensively right now?
Well, for us, defensively, that's where we hang our hats. You know, that's where, you know, as they say, that's where we earn our dinner. You know, that's where we hang our hats every single night. Offense is going to come and go, you know, but Doc's teams have always been really good defensively. And we're not there yet, obviously, but I think we have the potential to get there, you know, and he sees it and he stays honest about it. And he knows that, you know, defensively, that's where, you know, we'll go far.
Well, Jamal, the other night against the Lakers, the game got a little chippy, and some people say this is what the Clippers need to show more toughness. Was that just a one-game situation, or is Doc preaching to you guys, you got to be more tougher on the floor?
I think a combination of both. You know, it's the first game of the season. Everybody's excited. And, you know, like Doc said before the game, the Lakers have heard about the Clippers all summer, you know, and they want to make a statement and prove a point. They came out. They were the scrappier team. They were the hungrier team. And we didn't show, I think, not even just toughness physically, but mentally, you know, being able to stand runs, being able to go against a home crowd. And, you know, I think that was just a one-game situation. So as the season progresses, I think we'll get better and better at it.
Well, Jamal, last year you guys had a decent run in the playoffs, and there's a lot of things you take into the summer about what it is that you did to get you to that point, but then you want to get further the next year. Every team talks about everybody sacrificing, so I want to ask you, last year, what part did you sacrifice the most last year for the team? And then the second part of that is, what has Doc told you in terms of what you guys collectively need to sacrifice to go further?
Well, last year, to answer the first part of your question, I think I sacrificed maybe some minutes, maybe starting it. You know, Chauncey was out a majority of the time, you know, but Willie Green started maybe 60 games, and we had a heck of a record with him starting there. And Willie's the ultimate professional. Some games he'll start, some games he won't play at all. You know, I can't think of 5 guys in the league who can handle that with that much professionalism. So maybe that was my sacrifice. And as a team this year, Doc wants everybody to sacrifice whatever it is that makes us a better team. You know, it could be minutes, it could be shots, it could be, you know, setting a screen, sacrificing your body to get your teammate open. It could be anything, but it's all about winning. There's no hidden agendas. Like I said, it's all about winning, and that's all he wants to do.
Well, Jamal, this is kind of a fun question. Is there a certain science to why you have the most four-point plays in NBA history? Is there something you kind of work on before practice or before games? How does that happen?
I honestly think it's not the leg kick. It's not the Reggie Miller, that's for sure. I honestly think it's people don't expect me to shoot it, and then I'll shoot it when they least expect it. And by that point, I'm already in shooting motion, and they're trying to challenge the shot, so it's kind of too late. That's what I think personally. I don't know, you know, but it's worked out for me. I missed, I think, 2 free throws over the years after hitting the three-pointer, and that's the hardest part for me is hitting the free throw afterwards.
You told us off air as we were setting up the interview here that your fiance hates League Pass because you're constantly watching NBA games. How many games do you watch on an average off night?
Every single one. I'm flipping back and forth.
Really?
She hates when yeah, oh yeah, definitely. She hates when it's the 12-game schedules or the. I'm like, no, it's not really like it's 12 games because half of them are going on Eastern time and half of them on Pacific time. So, you know, that makes it a little bit better. But I'm always watching games. I'm always watching, you know, players and different teams. So to me, it's the best show on TV.
Finally, among other things, we've got the potential for quite a free throw display tonight with Dwight Howard on the floor and your guy DeAndre Jordan and Blake and some other guys who struggle a little bit. I don't know if you read this or not, but Dwight Howard said Saturday in Utah he struggled early on, and then in his head he went to a slower song, a Beyonce song apparently, and then hit 6 in a row. So I'm going to ask you, the career 85% free throw shooter, what song is in your head at the free throw line?
You know, it's funny. I can relate to Dwight with that as far as DeAndre. I always tell DeAndre to sing Biggie Smalls or something in there, you know, like they did in hardball when the kids start pitching. You know, it took him to a safe place, and he starts making them. He starts smiling, he starts laughing, he makes his free throws. When I miss, I'm up there thinking too much, like I better make this free throw. When I have a clear mind, I usually make them. So I don't know. I'm only shooting 50% from the free throw line right now. I got to get that up, that's for sure.
Apparently Beyonce is the way to go.
I may try it. I may try it for sure.
Well, good luck with that. And good luck tonight. We appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.